we had we had a little malfunction.
Welcome back.
But anyway, welcome back. This is What Grinds Our Gears. You know what's funny? I literally just practiced what I was gonna say, and now I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
But
we're gonna.
never mind.
You got it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
As we said, for our second segment right now, we're gonna talk about 50 Shades of Grey as a franchise, including the movie and the book trilogy. And then for our third segment, we're going to talk, as we said, about... What are we going to talk about?
About why people hate the movie.
About why people hate it
what's
and
wrong
think
with
it's
it
a bad
morally.
idea. Yeah.
So,
No, I'm not done.
Oh my
We're also
gosh.
going to introduce our topic for next week, and it's really good. It's going to be really funny. But first, a little disclaimer. Literally, for most of the movie, Jamie and I would look at each other and just laugh.
Yeah, the movie was 125 minutes, and for 120 of those minutes, we were laughing the whole time. It was just so ridiculous. I felt bad for the people sitting near us in the theater because, I don't know, it was just... it was hilarious. I'm sorry. It was just the movie itself is just ridiculous that we couldn't help but laugh at everything.
Jamie and I like to do this thing where we purposely go to see movies, whether it's the day it opens or 3 weeks after. We purposely go at times that we know it's going to be empty because we like to sit like almost in the front, kind of like a few rows back, I guess you could say, and talk throughout the whole movie. Yeah. And we'll just critique it and make fun of it, and it is great. You should come out to see the movies with us one day.
Everything is happening. We comment on.
Yeah.
We comment on things that don't make sense or things that are like funny or dumb. It's great, but we like it when it's empty because
it's entertaining. Because then I don't know, I felt kind of bad for the people that were there, but at the same time, like, I want to clarify, we weren't laughing because it was awkward to like be watching the movie together or anything, you know?
No.
It's not like the sex scenes were so awkward. They made us so uncomfortable.
No, that wasn't it.
We just couldn't help ourselves.
Yeah.
It
It was more the dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, the dialogue was great.
It was ridiculous.
Like, the girl Anastasia, she would say something, and we would just look at each other and start laughing. It was really bad.
Yeah. So, one of the things I remember laughing at was when she bit her lip, and Christian was like, "I would like to bite that lip," and she was like, "I would like that very much." And it was just hilarious.
They knew each other for like not even a week, I think.
Yeah.
It was just, it was
Yeah.
so bad. But my favorite is, no, my favorite is that, like, of the whole movie is basically, like, I guess you could say the only part I like, while Anna and Christian are having this, like, freaky, like, insane affair, I guess you could say, her roommate and his brother are, like, getting together and, like, falling in love in the background.
Yeah. And their relationship is healthy.
Yeah.
Which is...
They're, like, so happy and blonde together.
The movie should have been about them. Just saying.
That would have been really cute, actually. Imagine.
Romantic comedy and stuff.
I'm thinking about it now.
The scene at the bar was hilarious.
That was my
where
favorite.
she got drunk and
That's so funny because
Yeah.
she calls him and she's like, you know, I'm gonna return the gift you got me. I hate you. I never want to see you again. And then she hangs up and she looks to the drunk girl next to her. She's waiting in line to go into the bathroom. She looks at the drunk girl next to her and she's like, I told him.
yeah. And then he just shows up. He just shows up at the bar.
Like nothing happened.
And oh my gosh, can we talk about what she was wearing for a sec? Because I was annoyed. I know you were annoyed because
Her
you
friend
said
looked
so.
really nice.
Her friend was so dressed up and she looked
Yeah.
great. Her hair was awesome. And then there goes Anna with her hair all ugly and she was wearing a t-shirt.
She had a ponytail
and a
to the
t-shirt.
bar and a t-shirt and jeans that were like a size too big.
She looked ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, I understand, okay, you're going for a drink or two with your friends, but if your roommate is getting, like, all classy and fancy and dressed up and all, ooh, so amazing, wouldn't you want to, like, dress up a little bit?
You don't want to be the ugly duckling, honestly.
She is. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
but she could try a little more to not be, but I don't know.
she
feel like
doesn't make an effort.
Yeah,
really.
I mean,
That's
I
what
get
it
that
ends up.
she's modest, I guess, in
I
quotes,
think
but
the point was, like, in the book, too, I'm pretty sure the point was, like, for her to be plain. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
every day, like, there was nothing really special about her.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And her bangs irritate me. Literally, her hair looks just.
I liked her
really
bangs.
bad. I don't like them.
We get into this argument every time we talk about it. I liked her bangs.
I don't.
I did.
I mean, the fact that they're not just like blunt across her face, that they kind of fade into her hair. I like that, but it looks like somebody took a razor and just cut her bangs. I don't know.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, but I don't like them at all.
I don't know. Bangs are weird, just generally. Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
If you can ever learn anything from our show, don't do bangs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone should, because it's like a rite of passage you have to go through, you know what I mean?
I went through that when I was 8.
I had bangs when I was like 4. Because my mom was cutting her bangs like herself in the bathroom. I was like, I want bangs, I want that, I want to look like you. And she cut mine and I started crying. I was trying to glue my hair back on. I was a very bad child.
My sister has bangs, and
Your
she
sister's so
just
cute. I love her.
they make her head look more round than it actually is, and she looks adorable in them. I think it's really cute.
She's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Anyway, we got off topic. Back to the movie.
Another thing you need to learn is Jamie's little sister is really cute.
Yes. Anyway. I hated the part where, well, I didn't really hate it. I thought it was kind of ridiculous. The part where they were getting into some stuff in his bedroom, right? And then his mom goes. So then he's just like tying her up, and then he's like, my mom's here. And then he just leaves.
Yeah.
And she's there. And then her mom shows up, and she's like, oh, hi, Christian. We never spent time together, blah, blah, blah. And then the girl, Anna, just walks in. She's like, hi, I'm Anna. Nice to meet you. And I was like, really? Really? Wearing his shirt. I was like, how dumb can you be?
I'm pretty sure in that scene she arrived at his house wearing a dress.
Yeah.
But she ends up walking around his house in one of his shirts and a pair of leggings that magically appeared in the room.
And she's wearing nothing underneath, and his mom is there, and you can see her nipples through.
What I don't get is that his mom arrives and she's basically saying, oh, I have to surprise you because if not, we don't spend time together. Mm-hmm. Let's hang out. I'll buy you lunch, whatever. She sees Anna, says, ooh, it's so nice to see you with the girl, and leaves.
Weren't they going to have lunch together?
I was expecting them to have like this awkward, tense scene of like his mom sitting there and like wanting to like get to know Anna, and Christian's like, don't worry about it, she's no one, blah blah blah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't know, I mean, the mom liked Anna
more than he does.
More than him, yeah, definitely. And it was just really awkward. And then she leaves without having lunch with him. Did I say that already?
Yeah,
I said that already. Okay,
that's what bothered Jamie the most, the lunch thing.
And I was like, well, where's the lunch? Are you gonna eat?
I thought we were hungry, what's going on?
I know.
Oh no.
The soundtrack was so much better than the movie itself, too.
Yes. I love the sound. I think I'm going to buy the soundtrack, actually.
It was good.
It was really nice.
It
was perfect.
The only thing that I actually really liked was the soundtrack, and that was it.
I also really liked the part that... There's a part that she goes to Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
To have, like, spend time with her mom and her stepdad, I guess?
Yeah.
And she's... What is it? They go to, like, have lunch or brunch together or something? Her and her mother alone. And she gets this text from Christian. And he's like, another Cosmo? Really? And she's looking around and she's like, oh my god, where is he? And he just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know why I liked that so much. She just looks so genuinely confused and distraught. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
And her mom is surprisingly okay with it. Okay, your daughter's being stalked by some creep. But you're okay with that? She was like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And I was like, why does she like him too?
Is this normal? Does she do this a lot? You know what else was really funny now that I think about it? One of the first few scenes, he's bringing her to his house, remember? Mm-hmm. And he has like the helicopter going on.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, we're going to Seattle? Like, all excited. I don't get it.
Seattle? Really?
That's like... They could drive there in the same amount of time they would probably have taken to fly there. I don't get it. It's not like they lived in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, we're going to Miami? They're going like an hour away and she's excited. I don't get it.
I know.
She can drive there because she drove there to interview him a week ago.
Yeah.
But now the helicopter makes it exciting. I don't know.
He also bought her a car, and she just kind of like, she wasn't too mad about him selling her old one. She was like, "What happened to my old car?" And he was like, "I sold it." And that was it. And she was like, "Oh."
Her old car was really nice.
It was really cute. If someone did that to me, I would be so angry. Even if he gave me a nicer car, I would be like, no, no, no. I want my old beat up car. Okay, you don't get to
Even if it's like the same exact car, just like
a newer model
this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like if they get you the 2015 of whatever you have.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just weird.
It's really, that tells you something, because if someone gives you a gift that big, they expect something in return. And what he expected from her wasn't really morally correct, honestly.
It wasn't legally correct
He
either.
wanted to like own her through a contract.
We can't get there yet. That's for the third segment.
I was about to say that, excuse me. But we're not going to get there right now because we have that for our third segment. We're going to continue talking about the movie now. Okay, now you can speak.
Oh, wow. Thanks. I don't even know what to say. We make scripts for every single show, right?
But we never follow them.
But we never know what to say.
No.
We'll follow it for the first segment, a few lines into the second, and then we kind of give up.
We could get into the book a little bit.
Do you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can
I
go
only
first.
read a few chapters in the beginning, and then
Mhm.
I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Because it's poorly written, honestly.
It is.
It's
There are grammatical mistakes. There's spelling mistakes. It's also very like simple language. It's written at like a 4th or 5th grade level, and I think that's really weird. I feel like most people, when they write novels, when they write trilogies, whenever something is a bestseller or like a worldwide phenomenon, like her book, I feel like it's not written that way, you know?
yeah.
Like Hunger Games or Twilight or Divergent, like those are just the 3 that came
Those
to
were
my head.
good books, and they were written
Yeah,
very well.
they were written professionally
Mhm.
by people who that was their dream, by people who they went to college to write books, basically.
And you could tell that, when you began reading, that you weren't going to get bored. Like, I didn't just stop after 2 chapters like I did with this book. And honestly, I would have, if that was my book and that's what I published, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I wouldn't publish something like that, honestly. Because you can tell that she didn't put as much effort into it as other authors have put into other books. It's just, you can tell that it's not professional. It's not a good piece of literature.
It's not like the woman that wrote this, you can kind of tell that writing is not her thing. You know what I mean?
It's not. Yeah.
I mean, it was either a Twilight fan fiction or inspired by Twilight or, I don't know, one of those two, something along those lines. And I really think it should have stayed online.
I don't get why it's so popular, and I don't get why it became a movie.
A lot of fan fictions are being published lately. Have you noticed?
No.
There are, well, like all I do is blog. I'm on Tumblr 24/7. It's really sad. And I constantly am seeing lately, like, girls that are 16, 15 years old getting their, like, One Direction fan fictions published. And it'll be, like, 90% sex scenes, and the other 10% is, like, abuse. Or, like, he's a womanizer and cheating on me. What do I do?
That's embarrassing.
It is.
It's sad, really, because why... It's sad that that's what they're publishing. It's sad that they can't put more effort into it. It's sad that the language is so bad, so poorly written.
It's a
And it's
cliche.
sad that people love it so much. It's
Yeah.
really sad. Pathetic, honestly.
I'll show you when we go on break.
Yeah.
I think we out of
Yeah.
time for
We're
our
actually
second
gonna
segment.
out of time for a second segment, and we're gonna go on a break. So,
When we get back, we're going to go into our third segment about. I forgot how to English. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well. But for our third segment, we're going to go into why 50 Shades of Grey is such a controversy, I guess
Yeah.
you could say, and why so many people are talking about it. And we're going to introduce our topic for next week, so stay tuned.